Hey everyone, it's Hayes, and in today's video we're going to be discussing my theory for the events leading up to Lady Chaos, what could set things in motion, and after the release of episode 11, Revelator, I have even more ideas. So I know as of this video we actually only have 5 episodes out. I know that was episode 11, but only 5 episodes in total have been released, but I do feel we are seeing a common theme here of Marinette starting to slowly break down, which to be fair isn't a surprise. I almost have a breakdown watching her, but of course the secret about the true identity of Monarch Daddy that she's hiding from Adrikins is taking a huge toll on Marinette. So in Revelator, when she's watching Vincent's videos, Marinette regrets not telling the truth but knows she no longer can, as keeping the secret for so long will hurt people when it gets told. And this is confirmed to her when Alia finds out her secret, because she does react fairly badly. So at the end of the episode, Marinette is upset at the beach. I don't know why you didn't akumatize her, Lila. This was a prime opportunity. What you waiting for? And Marinette is like, well, I can't tell you, Alia, because I know how you reacted. But speaking of Lila, I think she might pull a Gaby baby and wait until certain people are at their peak sadness or despair to akumatize them. Like with Marinette in the episode Ladybug, Gaby baby had Lila execute a full-on takedown of Marinette, so she'd be extremely angry and upset, which seems to make a more powerful Akuma villain. So forget the joke I just made about Lila not akumatizing Marinette on the beach. Perhaps Lila was aware of Marinette's emotions in that moment, but she's waiting for Marinette to break down completely, so she's eventually akumatized into Lady Chaos, so she becomes a much more powerful Akuma villain. As I said, Marinette is slowly losing herself this season, and now she has the benefit of knowing how Alia will react. Marinette will isolate herself even more. Given the ending of Revelator, Alia is determined to help Marinette, which is lovely, but I think her determination will only push Marinette away from her, causing more isolation, which by the time we get to 622 will make Marinette a very powerful Akuma villain. And I think 2 things could happen here. Number 1, before she's akumatized, Marinette does willingly tell Alia her secret, and Alia reacts very poorly again. Now personally, I do think Alia would react better if Marinette tells her willingly, rather than it be forced out of her by an Akuma villain, but no matter how Alia finds out this secret, Marinette is going to have to tell her, hey, you have to keep this a secret from Adrian, which as we know, Alia doesn't like keeping secrets, even though she's been keeping the fact she knows Marinette as Ladybug a secret since season 4, and seems absolutely fine with that.
Anyway.
So perhaps Alia is like, no can do, I'm gonna have to tell Adrian, Marinette gets akumatized. Or option number 2, and this is my preferred option for maximum drama, Marinette just isolates herself, she's like, I can't trust anyone anymore, not even Alia, not Cat Noir, and she gets akumatized. However, Tiki takes the earrings when that happens, which, side note, I don't know if she can really do that. But she is also a god, so I don't know if I was a god I'd run around stealing people's earrings, why not? And she's like, oh my god, Alia, it's your turn. So Alia becomes Scarabella or Arena Rouge, Scarabella Fusion, which while I think would be really cool to see what that would look like, I do think that would be a tad bit dangerous for her to do, as after Miracle Queen, people know Alia is Arena Rouge, but she's still allowed to use the Miraculous, but Chloe isn't, but that's not for this video. So I do think it would be safer for her to just be Scarabella, not a fusion. She fights Marinette, aka Lady Chaos, but her Lucky Charm is like, hey, you need to get to the Louvre, so you can use the Kogatama. I feel the Lucky Charm could indicate the cause of Marinette's Akuma, and the solution is to find out her secret and reassure her. So Alia is like, okay, let's go to the Louvre. She's used Marinette's memories. She finds out Gaby baby was Monarch Daddy. So she de-akumatizes Marinette and then tells her they need to tell Adrian. So both ideas end the same way. We gotta tell Adrian. But I think with how Marinette is starting to spiral in Revelator and some cracks showing in her relationship with Alia, it's definitely building to a Marinette akumatization in Lady Chaos. Or not. If we're getting 14 seasons of this, Marinette is going to be akumatized only when I'm like 65. So besties, of course, let us know what you think of this. I know lots of people have been asking me this week to keep an eye out on Gloob for any Climatic Queen updates. They haven't published anything, no hints towards a trailer coming soon as of making this video anyway, so I would assume they're not showing it tomorrow night, and I would just assume the episode still is not ready. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it is ready for the airing date we currently have for Disney Channel USA, and maybe Gloob will be themselves and air it the night before. But as of right now, there is no word on Climatic Queen airing on Friday night. But anyway, besties, I'd love to know what you think of this, and I will see you in the next one.